Hello friends, my name is Natalia Porsche. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will discuss why you always have to consult with an immigration attorney before you go to your first master hearing in immigration court. For instance, you was issued a notice to appear and now you going to immigration court for your first master hearing. Again, to remind you, you have two hearings in deportation proceedings. First hearing is a master hearing where immigration judge tells you why you are removable from the United States. So he will ask you whether to admit or deny the allegation in your notice to appear, which is called NTA. So NTA usually have several paragraphs, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, and those paragraphs will tell you why you are removable from the United States. So you will have to admit to those allegations or deny those allegations. For instance, you can admit paragraph 1, paragraph 2, but let's say in paragraph 3, the government alleges that you entered the United States without, you was not admitted or paroled, and in reality you was paroled and you was granted a parole at the border, but let's say your parole has expired. Therefore, for example, this allegation cannot be admitted because you actually was paroled. So therefore, it's very important to consult with an immigration attorney before you go to immigration court and let immigration attorney to look at your NTA. Okay, number 2, very important, when you asking for some sort of relief. So after immigration judge read your allegations in NTA and ask you whether you admit or deny allegations in NTA, immigration judge will determine whether you have any defenses from being removed from the United States. And here you have to be very careful. There are numerous defenses that you can use in order to protect yourself from deportation. Let's say if you don't talk to a lawyer and you don't know those defenses, therefore you can be removed in the same hearing, right? During the same hearing, master hearing, you can be actually removed from the United States without even waiting for individual hearing. Because if you have no defenses from removal, the judge is going to ask you whether you will agree to voluntary departure. And again, about voluntary departure, I will make my own video because voluntary departure is its own creature of existence. It's very interesting topic. Basically what it is, you're eligible for voluntary departure. It has several benefits. It also is considered as a defense to removability. However, in order to meet criteria for a voluntary departure, the immigration judge will look at the criminal record, right? If you have ever been convicted or arrested in the United States and see what kind of arrest or convictions you have. So you'll be asked questions. So therefore, let's say if you have no defenses to be removed from the United States, you actually can be removed or granted voluntary departure during your master hearing, even without waiting for your individual hearing. And usually it takes several years from master hearing to individual hearing. Of course, depends what court you are in, depends what area, what jurisdiction you are in. But here in 5th Circuit in New Orleans Immigration Court, now it takes 2 to 3 years to actually wait for your individual hearing when you had your master hearing. So therefore, you have to be very careful what you tell to immigration court, because if you don't know that you're eligible, for example, for a U visa because you was a victim of a criminal activity here in the United States, and you say, no, I was not a victim, then suddenly you remember, oh, that happened actually to me. So therefore, that is a defense from being removed from the United States, and you don't say that to immigration judge. That's it. If you taken voluntary departure, it will be very difficult to undo voluntary departure. If it will not be difficult, but there are certain things that will occur if you file a motion to withdraw your request for voluntary departure, right? For example, one of the things that will occur automatically, it will be order of removal. So voluntary departure will go into the removal order, okay? And so usually voluntary departure does not take time right away. Voluntary departure takes time in several months. The judge might ask you whether you have a passport, whether you have funds, whether you're eligible to leave the United States on your own without ICE agents actually taking you into the plane. I hope this video was helpful. Again, master's hearings, they are very, very complex. It sounds like they are not not complex, but you have to be careful what you say to immigration judge, because if you say that, no, I just came here because I want to make money in the United States, well, you shouldn't be doing that, okay, because that is an illegal entry. But on the other hand, if you came to the United States to escape violence from your country, if someone is following you, the governmental authority, for example, that is a different kind of case, right? So you have to be very careful what you say, because if you have a case and you don't know that you have a case, then therefore you can get in trouble. That is the main things that I wanted to talk about, what happened during the removal proceedings in master hearing. And like I said, talking to a lawyer is very important. The other thing I was gonna mention is that you have to have your application, let's say if you're filing I-589, which is request for asylum, withholding of removal and protection, withholding under CAT, Convention Against Torture. So you have to have your I-589 ready at the time of the master hearing. If you don't have a lawyer, if you don't have I-589 ready, the judge will give you additional time to file your 589, but you must file your 589 usually at the time of the master hearing. Therefore, the judge can see that you are seeking, that you are eligible for some sort of relief, so he doesn't or she doesn't thwart you, right, during your master hearing, which I saw occurred before in immigration courts. And that's why I decided to provide this educational video so that people can understand what is a master hearing, and that you cannot just go to court and say, I entered this country because I want to work here, right? That will be an illegal, you're not eligible for any sort of relief. You don't have an excuse why you're crossing the border without visa, being admitted into the United States, right? So that is important. Also, if you enter the United States using parole and your parole expired, that's another issue, right? So you are here illegally, you're undocumented. Again, guys, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, put thumbs up. I appreciate you all watching, liking my videos. Again, guys, this is an educational video. That this video not supposed to be treated as an attorney's advice. Very important to understand. If you would like to educate yourself more, if you have a loved one in removal proceeding and you would like to educate yourself more, follow me for more videos. And I appreciate you, friends, watching my YouTube channel. Have a great day. Goodbye.